Hi everybody, it's Friday, rants from yesterday over, and my mind is a lot clearer today. I've taken on board what the customers said to Louise, had a chat with Louise this morning, and we are going to be, let's say, giving some more information for Louise to take to companies and show the results, you know, the average of 12,000 post reach every single week. And roughly about 4,000 video views every week. We feel that it is the right thing to do. I stand corrected where I need to be corrected, and I'm good at looking at what I do and thinking about it a short while and restructuring things, adding things, giving some people a little more information where they may need that information. You know, everything that we do, and I do repeat it, is done to the maximum. Nobody does what we do. It is insane. I did a talk last night at the digital, let's make sure I get the name right, Morley's Digital High Street, at the town hall, which was held by Andrea Jenkins and Claire as well, and it was good. I went in there, didn't really know what I was going to talk about, kind of went into the social media thing. Laura at the Old Wood Shack brought up a good point last night, which was, you know, sometimes you talk about things and not necessarily expect people to understand what I'm talking about, but a lot of people aren't where I am with information, and I get that. But I have to be over here because everybody else is in this circle and they're doing what they can. So when I try and talk to these people here, it's a long way for me to come back. So I try and not necessarily dumb things down, but I do try and make things a bit easier to understand. Sometimes I kind of go off on one because, as you know, my passion can take over. Adrenaline starts pumping. And I get all animated and there's fingers pointing and circles drawn and everything like that. So I'm going to do a series of videos starting next week, which are going to break down a lot of the social media platforms, as well as, like I did the other day with the website and hosting. There will be other elements, you know, we'll tackle blogging and email marketing and things like that. So starting next week, we are going to take a more basic approach on maybe just one of the days. I want to send a few apologies out. Weird, I know, because normally I'm in your face going, what's all that about? But today I just want to send an apology. I don't really have anything to apologise for, but I've never really given Morley Chamber a chance. And I've always kind of sat back and in my head, or I've said to Ryan, I've gone, what is it? They need us more than we need them. Now, every business in there needs what we've got. But, you know, a little bit of arrogance aside, a little bit of attitude aside, I've got to say that what they have is fantastic. And I've only been twice, but both times I've come away with some little bits of information that I can take away and implement and add them to what we do at RU Unlimited. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be, you know, a member of the board, because I'm too opinionated, and I think that I would become almost like the bad apple in the box and it'd turn things a little bit sour, and I'm not about that. I'm about all positivity, but obviously when people bring their business, their projects to us, I know how to deal with that. It takes a certain kind of person to work in a care home. It takes a certain kind of person to work with disabled children or with learning difficulties, and I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the kind of person that could be on a board with other members at Chamber. I think it takes a type of person to be there and be listening to each other and come up with a good product, and I think that the 7 members that they have can do that. I would say go to the Chamber meetings. Even if you don't join initially, go. You know, you do get the coffee, you get the bacon butty, it is a fiver. But think about your business, and when you get there, it's really relaxed, it's dead chilled out. It looks very formal from the outside, you know, the logo looks very organised and things like that. But when you do get there, you will find that everybody is approachable, that everybody wants to talk about their business to you, they want to ask you about yours, and everybody likes to sort of see how they can fit with each other. And then they have these talks on, and the people doing the talks are really good. They get, you know, high end quality services to talk about stuff, whether it's accountants, or today they had the lady who runs the White Rose Centre, and I found so much stuff out today. And if I can just, I can't grab my phone because Ryan's using it, but they are extending the White Rose. They're putting a 7 or 11 screen IMAX in there. It's going to have Wagamamas, it's going to have Pizza Hut, there's going to be a play area for children that's going to be just dead chilled, and it's going to have a very cool vibe about it. So they're increasing that, they're keeping the free car parking, they're making a bigger car park. And what she does and manages down there, wow, she's got a real big project, but she loves it. And you know, some of the stuff she said, I was like, yep, I ain't ticked that box, I ain't ticked that box, I ain't ticked that box. I've done all the other stuff, down with that. But there's loads of businesses that were listening, and I could tell that they were all there thinking, yeah, I need to do that, I need to do that, I need to do that. And it's good for note taking, coming away and doing stuff. So, you know, it's not really an apology, so I'm not being nasty to them, but I want to apologise for not really giving it a chance. So Morley Chamber of Commerce, join it, or go to the breakfasts, because it is worth doing. You know, think about your business, how you can use that to make your business better. And I would also like to say thank you to Andrea and Claire for asking me to do the talk last night. It was good. I love Dan, I love the product he's got, it's fantastic. I hope that he succeeds with it. And you know, I kind of went off on one, a little bit out there, and didn't cover as much as I'd want to cover. But the thing is with social media and what we do, it takes, if I covered everything and broke it all down, it'd take hours. So that's why we're kind of going to do these videos next week. I have been into Morley Market today. Morley Market is one of the places that in a sense suffers a little bit. It needs uplifting, it needs to be a little bit, you know, more inviting to people. They need to know what's in there. People were coming up with some great ideas last night about putting an A-board outside or a sign outside with all the businesses that are inside, and the services that are in there. Been in today, got some incense sticks from my new friend, and the lovely little shop, very unique, does all the, I know this doesn't sound good, but all the skulls, the candy skulls, all the, you know, the dragons and the crystals and all that, and you'll know which shop I'm on about if you shop in Morley Market. Outside of that, I don't really want to do anything else. The rant that I did yesterday, you know, it's like these videos, everything we do is a reflection of where we are on that day and what we're feeling. So you understand exactly what we're about. It's not just about, you know, boring, beige and grey, boring business. We live and breathe, you know, it's vibrant, it's energy. And we're push and push and push, and sometimes, you know, someone could say something and you take it a little bit personal, and it can bring something out. You know, I'm a very passionate guy, and you know, it only takes one of my neighbours to upset me and I can just flip out a little bit, because I just go, why are you being so unreasonable? And I don't like it when people confront me and they're being unreasonable. Confront me with information, tell me that I'm doing something wrong. I'm cool with that. But when you can't see something that we do when we work so hard, I'm a little bit like, how can you not want to buy into that? So that's where that came from yesterday. That was yesterday. It's old news, although it's still on the internet, so it's still present in some people's eyes. So this video today is kind of just tying this week up, in a bag, throw it in the bin, we're done. We've done lots of work this week. We've got some more people coming on board this weekend and next week and within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So get your business on board with what we do. If you want to see results, speak to us. We're doing a lot of screenshots at the moment of all our analytics across every platform, just so you can see what is what. Gone on long enough. Ryan must be back's hurting, hands aching. He's keeping it steady, just about just about. Okay, so have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week, face to face or camera to face. Come and see us, come and sit with us, talk to us. Ask Louise to come and see you, tell you what we do and everything like that. Let's give a big hello to Jay Patel. Lovely to see him last night, lovely to see him this morning. Did 10 lengths in the swimming pool after the Chamber of Commerce meeting. The guy's got some stamina. Today's video, as this has been up a little bit longer than normal because I've been talking a little bit longer than normal. Today's video is sponsored by Just For You. Sanchia, amazing lady. She listens to everything that I tell her, and she goes and she implements that with her business. Check her video channel out on YouTube. She's doing her own videos. She's putting the text on the video and stuff. She's listening and listening, soaking it up, and she's doing the stuff that everybody should be doing and not just the stuff that everybody is doing. So hello Sanchia, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks when you come and sit with me again. She sits with me every 2 weeks for a couple of hours, and we go through loads of stuff and we work on a website and things like that. So if you have that kind of need that you want to push your website a bit, come and see us. You know, we'll arrange something with you. So yeah, Just For You. She does dog walking, she does dog food, pet food, cat food, all that sort of stuff, treats and things like that. Check her videos, check her website, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Have a good weekend.